Daily God's Promise. Day 7, April 7, 2026. Happy Tuesday. It is April 7, 2026. We are 1 week into this explosive month of April. Yesterday, we stood on the promise that God has strengthened the bars of our gates. Psalm chapter 147 verse 13. Today, we move from a defensive posture to an offensive one. It is one thing to have your own gates protected. It is another thing entirely to walk up to the gates of your challenges and take the keys. In 2026, where market share and influence are the languages of the day, God is speaking the language of total dominion. We anchor our faith in Genesis chapter 22 verse 17. Blessing I will bless you, and multiplying I will multiply your descendants as the stars of the heaven and as the sand which is on the seashore, and your descendants shall possess the gate of their enemies. I want you to receive this as your promise of strategic dominance. This is the oath of the Almighty. When God says, "Blessing I will bless," He is essentially saying, I am putting a double seal of certainty on your success. The double portion multiplier. Multiplying I will multiply. In a modern world, we see growth, but God is talking about multiplication. Multiplication is faster than addition. It is exponential. Whether it is your influence in your industry, your peace in your home, or the reach of your ministry, God is applying a heavenly algorithm that defies human math. The truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, is that you are not just getting by. This April, you are scaling up. As your keeper, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3, God is ensuring that your descendants, your works, your children, and your ideas become as visible as the stars and as numerous as the sand. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, by making you so large that your opposition simply runs out of room. The offensive victory. Possess the gate of their enemies. This is the key for your Tuesday. In 2026, the gate represents the place of authority, the place of decision-making, and the place of trade. To possess the gate of your enemy means to take control of the very thing that used to block you. Because you are his special treasure, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, the mighty God, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, is giving you favor in high places. You are the head and not the tail, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13, and today, the head is taking the lead at the gate. If a door has been shut to you all year, the Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, is handing you the keys today. Your life is a prize, Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 18, that is moving into a position of authority. Living in this promise today, on Tuesday, April 7, 2026, walk like a gate possessor. Rejoice in the Lord. Psalm chapter 97 verse 12, for the authority you carry. You aren't begging for an opening, you are possessing the gate. Wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, and ask, Lord, which gate am I supposed to take territory in today? Is it in my career, my health, or my family? Cast your care, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, regarding your competitors or those who oppose you. Their gates are now under your jurisdiction. Wildcard action. Identify one impossible door in your life. Visualize yourself walking through it today with the keys of Genesis chapter 22 verse 17 in your hand. Commit your works to the Lord, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3, and let the lamp, 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 29, of his word show you the strategic moves you need to make this week. Prophetic declaration. God is multiplying my influence and my resources 1,000 times over today. I am not just defending my gates. I am possessing the gates of my enemies. My ideas and my works are as numerous as the stars and as impactful as the sand. The mighty God has sworn an oath to bless me, and no one can reverse it in 2026. I am the head and not the tail. I sit at the gates of influence and authority. In April 2026, every barrier becomes a bridge, and every gate becomes a victory. God bless you and give you grace after grace.